Engage your thinking mind. Let's look at the thinking behind this and why we're doing it this way. To achieve this engagement, we're going to be physically repeating a phrase. And the reason we do that is that this naturally engages our mind. And by physically repeating it, it embodies the whole process. So that it's not just something that's going on in your mind, it's your whole body that's involved. Now, the aim of this meditation is not to stop thinking. We're not going to be suppressing our thoughts or anything like that. We're simply going to be naturally engaging our mind by repeating a phrase over and over again. Because effectively our minds can only process one thought at a time, at a conscious level. So let's talk about distractions. Distractions are a normal part of every meditation you will ever do, whether you're meditating for the first time or whether you're going to meditate over many, many years. There will always be distractions. So that's important to understand, because there's no point in getting annoyed with them, no point in getting frustrated. So how do we deal with them? Well, first of all, we notice we're being distracted. And that could be perhaps something happening outside. Maybe the neighbour's car pulls into the driveway unexpectedly. Perhaps we have thoughts in our own mind which distract us. It really doesn't matter whether it's an internal distraction or an external distraction. We handle them all in the same way. And that is, first of all, to notice them. Once we notice them, we break the cycle. And then we simply let them go. We don't judge them. We don't judge them as being annoying or happy or sad or anything. They're just distractions. And then we return to repeating the phrase. And every distraction you get, as I said, whether it's an internal one or an external one, is handled in exactly the same way. We notice it, we let it go without judgment, and return to whatever our meditation focus happens to be. We're going to be using for this meditation a very neutral phrase, and that is, who am I? Now, the reason I've chosen that is that it has no real political affiliations or religious affiliations. It's simply an inquiry. And it can be a very deep and profound inquiry into our own being and the nature of who and what we are. It's important to note that we're not looking for an answer to this question, and we're not looking for any specific experience to come from it. We are just repeating it, repeating it, repeating it. And by physically repeating a phrase, we engage our minds and we begin to quieten down as we get ready to move into the next phase of this meditation process. Now, these physically repeated phrases are known in the world of meditation as mantras, and there are literally hundreds of them to choose from. On my blog page, I have a couple of articles about some of the most favourite mantras out there that people like to use, but for the purposes of this course, all I'm going to be using is this relatively neutral phrase, who am I? So that's an introduction to how we're going to be engaging our thinking mind. In the next lesson, we'll be looking at how do we actually do that, and we're actually going to be practicing it together. So I look forward to seeing you there.